Well, hello everybody in YouTube land. We have a beautiful visitor here in the garden. He's not so sure about me, but I'm sure about him. Goodbye. That was a great egret. Kiki is stalking Buddy. And Buddy's on the other side of the car. And Buddy is really afraid of Kiki right now because she has that cone on. She always bops him with the cone. So at least right now, she is the dominant force in the dog pack at the winter garden. Here he comes, very cautiously. Let's see what they're gonna do. See how he turns his head away from her? He wants to play with her so bad, but it's kind of dangerous. Is it dangerous, Buddy? Is she dangerous to play with right now? What a good boy. I stirred up the compost bins 2 days ago, and I threw in some pieces that came off the jade plant. I'm going to put in some frozen kitchen scraps. The only reason I'm putting them in frozen is because I don't have room for them in my freezer anymore. I get so many scraps in there, I don't have room for food. Something wrong with that picture. Anyway, I'm going to cover it with some leaves. This is an old gas can. It's just holding these leaves down. So if a big wind comes, they don't blow away. Oh, I just got dive bombed by a blue scrub jay. There we go. I've also got a half of an egg carton here that I'm going to tear up. Okay, the neighbor dogs are having an incident over there. Anyway, I wanted to show you my cuttings that I had taken from the poplar, the cottonwood tree. They're really coming along. I even planted one here outside the fence. Covered it so maybe the rabbits won't chew on it. And then I realized that it probably wasn't ready to feel the hot sun. So I took an old sock and I put that over it with a rock and some clothespins so it just doesn't get the hot sun. And then when I water it, I just wet down the sock so it's got a little bit of extra moisture. But the wood chips here are really thick, probably a foot thick. So I'm hoping there's enough water under there that they can make it through the season. Well, it's almost Valentine's Day, and you know what that means. Yep. Valentine's Day is the traditional day that old farmers and ranchers used to say that's the day that the birds pick their mates. So that's where the whole love thing comes from. Anyway, the birds are out in full force today. And I saw 2 doves sitting together. And I saw these 2 crows sitting together. So, love is in the air. It's been in the 70s and 80s the last couple days. Wow. Plants in the buckets look really perky. Strawberries look happy with all their blossoms. And a few are looking like they're gonna have some fruit. This lentil is humongous. The broccoli is Giving off all kinds of little stems. This again is a sprouting broccoli. So it doesn't make just one big head. It makes a whole bunch of little ones. They are yummy. These are looking happy from the warm weather. Artichoke is getting huge. I hope that bucket's big enough for him. I'm getting the stroller out. I'm going to take these guys for a little morning stroll. You want to go for a stroll, Kiki? Yeah? Look at wag her tail. She loves her stroller. So we'll be back. Remember, it was just a few years ago. If you walked around looking like this, you'd have gotten arrested. But not anymore. So the reason I have my PPE on, that stands for personal protection equipment, as I'm going to take all of these bottles that I have used. I've used the rainwater, and I'm going to put them all in a plastic bag, so maybe they won't get so dusty. I still have about 50 gallons of rainwater still saved up. Nothing better for the plants than good old rainwater. I got everything in the buckets watered. Now I'm going to water the in-ground plants. A snow pea here in the corner. Broccoli. Artichoke. In this corner, got some tomatoes planted. I'm hoping they're going to put their roots right under the shed here. Find some extra moisture. A little volunteer palm tree. A happy snow pea. The poplar, aka cottonwood, which I showed you before. Good rainwater. The corn, cucumbers, and pumpkins are planted in here. And finally the peas up against the house. These are snow peas, and I'm hoping they'll put their roots under there and find some nice moisture under the house. Look how cute this one has already grabbed a hold right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's grabbed right a hold of the siding on the house. It's always such a pleasure to share my gardening experience with you all. So I'll see you next time. Jesus loves you. He's the exact image of the invisible God. He's everything, everywhere, and he holds it all together. So I'll see you again. Adios. Bye-bye.